Chief Secretary, Mr. Nyasi, Ms. Wong, Mr. Walker, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Now, I enjoy walking. Actually, one of my morning rituals, basically every morning after my first cup of tea, is to walk for half an hour before I go to work. But regrettably, is normally done on the treadmill indoor because more often than not, the pollution index actually advises me to stay indoor. And that's the reason, basically, because I suffer from all sorts of allergies. Now, it is therefore my pleasure, really, to be here, joining you for the opening of Walk21 on walking and livable communities. And on behalf of the Hong Kong Jockey Club Charities Trust, may I say how pleased we are to be supporting this international gathering. I think this is the first time, as Mr. Walker mentioned, that a conference which is actually dedicated to walking has been held in an Asian city. Now, I think this conference has actually come at a very important time, because with now over 50% of the world population now living in metropolitan environments, and this figure is actually set to rise by the year 2030, the need to improve urban quality of life has never been more urgent. Here in Asia, which is the home to some of the world's largest and fastest growing cities, we are particularly aware of this. And it was to basically to discuss the needs of Hong Kong and other Asian cities that the Jockey Club, actually 2 weeks ago, we convened a forum. And the forum is called Philanthropy for Better Cities. It actually was the first regional forum to examine the role of philanthropy in addressing the social needs of urban communities. And of course, one of the needs that was discussed was to how to improve environment. I'm so glad that this is basically like a follow-up. Now, Walk21, I think you have basically the key message here is to walk, and walking can improve the lives of our fellow citizens. And you believe that simply by walking, the very important thing is, first of all, you believe that walking, you have to, first of the thing you do, understand, let me just get it right, is to create more space for pedestrians, first of all. And it's important at the same time to encourage people to get out of the car and walk. By doing so, we can not only actually cut down on carbon emissions and pollutants, and at the same time we can therefore improve well-being and quality of life. Now, the Hong Kong Jockey Club, as the largest charity donor in Hong Kong, we have supported many initiatives over the year to promote both environmental protection and active lifestyles. For example, we funded Hong Kong's first air pollution index and the launch of one of the largest glass bottle recycling campaigns, as well as the setting up of the world's first museum of climate change. We do so basically to support environmental education. I think this is extremely, extremely important. Through our Sports for All initiative, we're also promoting sports and exercise at every level of our community. We are therefore very pleased to support this conference, the Walk21, and in particular, I think on Thursday, we have a session called the Hong Kong Jockey Club Public Forum, which will take as its theme, walking towards a low-carbon Hong Kong. I hope the discussions and examples of projects being planned for Hong Kong will encourage many more people to support a walkable and low-carbon Hong Kong. And I'd like to take this opportunity of thanking the Hong Kong SAR government, Civic Exchange of course, Walk21, and all other individuals and organizations who have helped make this conference possible. And very last, I hope that, I really sincerely hope that by the time you walk out of here, you'll be totally inspired with new ideas to build better, low carbon, and a very walkable Hong Kong. Thank you very much.